You wake up, and before you even open your eyes, the exhaustion hits you. Not the kind of tired that a good night's sleep fixes. This is something deeper, something heavier. Your body feels like it's been filled with concrete overnight, and you haven't even gotten out of bed yet. Sound familiar? Because what I'm about to share with you today changed everything for thousands of people who felt exactly the same way, and it starts in a place most doctors completely overlook: your gut. But first, let me paint you a picture of a day that might feel uncomfortably close to your own reality. You drag yourself to the kitchen, you pour your coffee, you sit there staring at nothing, waiting for the caffeine to do something, anything, to make you feel human again. By 10 in the morning, you're already counting down to lunch, not because you're hungry, but because maybe food will give you some kind of energy boost. By 2 in the afternoon, you hit a wall so hard you can barely keep your eyes open. By evening, you're irritable, bloated, maybe you've got that strange pressure sitting behind your eyes. You skip the workout you promised yourself. You scroll on your phone instead. You go to bed exhausted, and then the whole cycle repeats itself tomorrow. That's not just tiredness. That's your body sending you an SOS signal, and it's been sending it for a long time now. Here's what no one tells you. That fog, that fatigue, that heaviness that you carry around every single day, it's not laziness, it's not weakness, it's not just stress. Research from some of the world's most respected gastroenterology and neuroscience institutions, including work published by scientists at institutions like Harvard Medical School, shows that the state of your gut directly controls the state of your energy, not just a little, completely. And here's the part that will genuinely change how you see everything. 90% of your body's serotonin, the chemical that regulates your mood, your motivation, your emotional resilience, is produced not in your brain but in your gut. 70% of your entire immune system lives in your digestive tract. Your gut has over 500 million nerve cells and communicates with your brain through something scientists now call the gut-brain axis, a direct line of communication that is influencing how you think, how you feel, and how much energy you have every single minute of every single day. So if your gut is inflamed, imbalanced, or struggling, your brain is struggling, your energy is suffering. And no amount of coffee or willpower is going to fix that at the root. Now I want you to stop for a second. If you've been told that your blood work is fine, your thyroid is fine, your iron is fine, and yet you still feel absolutely terrible, you are not imagining it. You are not being dramatic. What's happening inside your gut is something most standard medical tests don't even look at. And that gap in understanding is costing people years of their lives. There's a program linked down below in the video description that addresses this exact thing at a level most people never get access to. I'll tell you more about it toward the end of this video. But I want you to know this right now: if you've been suffering through this and searching for answers, that might be the thing you've been looking for. It won't be there forever, so keep watching, because I'm going to make sure you understand exactly why this matters so deeply. Now let me take you a little deeper. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. Trillions. They make up what's called your microbiome. And this ecosystem is so complex and so powerful that scientists have begun referring to it as a second brain. When your microbiome is balanced and thriving, everything changes. Your digestion runs smoothly. Your body extracts nutrients from food efficiently. Your inflammation levels stay low. Your brain receives the right signals. You wake up feeling rested. Your mood stabilizes. Your energy is consistent throughout the day. You think more clearly. You feel lighter, literally and emotionally. But when that microbiome is disrupted, when the bad bacteria outnumber the good, when the gut lining becomes damaged through what researchers call increased intestinal permeability, when your digestive system is inflamed and struggling, everything falls apart from the inside out. Let me tell you what that actually looks like in real life. Bloating that makes you feel like you swallowed a balloon after every meal. Cravings that feel completely out of your control. Brain fog so thick you can't form a clear thought. Skin breakouts that won't respond to anything you put on them. Anxiety that creeps in for no logical reason. Mood swings that confuse and embarrass you. Low-grade headaches that never fully go away. Joint stiffness in the morning. Food sensitivities that seem to keep getting worse. A constant undercurrent of feeling like something is just wrong, but you can't quite name it. People living with these symptoms have been told so many things. Eat less, sleep more, exercise harder, reduce stress, take this supplement, try that diet, and they do all of it. And still, nothing fundamentally changes, because those solutions are all aimed at the surface. None of them are going down to the source. The source is your gut. Now here's where the science gets genuinely exciting, because this is not a hopeless situation. Not even close. Studies consistently show that the gut microbiome is one of the most responsive systems in the entire human body. Within days of making specific, targeted changes, the bacterial population in your gut begins to shift. Within 2 to 4 weeks, people report measurable differences in their energy levels, their mental clarity, their sleep quality, and their digestion. Within 8 to 12 weeks, the transformation that many people experience is so profound that people around them begin asking what they've done differently. And this isn't just anecdotal. The evidence is stacking up in peer-reviewed journals, in clinical trials, in research centers across multiple continents. Healing the gut is not a fringe concept anymore. It is one of the most rapidly advancing areas of medical science, and the practitioners and researchers at the cutting edge of this field are getting results that were considered impossible just 15 years ago. People who spent years in a fog, suddenly sharp and focused. People who had resigned themselves to constant fatigue, suddenly running circles around their former selves. People who thought their digestive issues were just their life, just something they had to manage forever, completely free of symptoms they'd carried for a decade. The stories are extraordinary, not because they're unusual, but because they're becoming more and more common as more people understand what's actually happening in their bodies. So what actually heals the gut? What actually moves the needle? The first thing is reducing the inflammation that's silently destroying your gut lining. Certain foods, certain lifestyle patterns, even chronic low-grade stress, all contribute to a state of internal inflammation that keeps your gut perpetually damaged and your energy perpetually depleted. Identifying and removing those triggers is not about deprivation. It is about freedom. It is about finally giving your body the conditions it needs to repair itself. The second thing is rebuilding the microbial diversity that your gut desperately needs. Your gut was designed to house a rich, complex, diverse community of bacteria working together like a highly organized team. Modern life, antibiotic use, processed foods, chronic stress, poor sleep, all of these have decimated that diversity for most people. Rebuilding it, through both specific nutritional strategies and targeted probiotic and prebiotic approaches, is one of the most powerful things you can do for your energy, your immune system, and your mental health. The third thing is repairing the gut lining itself. When the gut lining is compromised, particles that should stay inside your digestive system start leaking into your bloodstream. Your immune system responds by mounting an inflammatory response. That inflammation travels everywhere, including your brain, your joints, your skin. Specific nutrients and compounds have been shown in research to actively support the repair and integrity of the gut lining, and the results, when the lining begins to heal, can be felt in ways that go far beyond digestion. The fourth thing is resetting the gut-brain communication pathway. This is where the energy transformation truly becomes life-changing. When your gut is healthy and your microbiome is balanced, the signals traveling from your gut to your brain shift dramatically. The production of serotonin stabilizes. Cortisol, your primary stress hormone, becomes better regulated. Sleep quality improves because the hormonal cycles that govern your sleep are partly orchestrated by your gut health. And when you sleep deeply, your body repairs itself more efficiently, your mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells, function more effectively, and you wake up actually feeling rested. That's not a fantasy. That's physiology. That's what your body is capable of when the gut is no longer fighting against you. Imagine 6 weeks from now. You open your eyes in the morning, and instead of dread, there's something lighter there. You don't reach for your phone immediately to try to distract yourself from how you feel. You get up, not because you have to force yourself, but because your body actually feels ready. The afternoon doesn't destroy you. Your thoughts are clear. Your patience is real. The people you love get a version of you that you haven't been able to give them for a very long time. And the most remarkable part is that you didn't achieve this through sheer willpower. You achieved it because you finally addressed the actual root of what was holding you back. That is what healing your gut does. Now, this is not for everyone. If you're comfortable with where you are, if the way you feel right now is something you've decided to accept, then none of this matters to you. But if there's something in you right now that is saying, I am done feeling like this, I deserve better than this, my life should not feel this heavy, then pay very close attention to what I'm about to say. The program linked down below in the video description exists specifically for people at that moment of decision. The people who are done trying random things that don't work. The people who are ready to go to the source. The people who are willing to do the work once, the right way, instead of spending another year trying to piece together fragments of information that don't connect. Every single day you wait is another day living below the version of yourself that is available to you. The people who are thriving right now did not wait until the perfect moment. They decided, and then they started. The link is below. Your gut has been waiting for this. And honestly, so have you.